Hi, everyone. Welcome back, and thank you for listening to 25 Days of Christmas. Today is day 10, and I have a very special guest here. Her name is Cha. For 25 days, I committed to making 25 different internationals or asking 25 different internationals on how they celebrate Christmas back in their home country and how they celebrate it either here in Denmark or somewhere else where they're living in Netherlands or Italy. It just depends on where they're at and where I'm interviewing them from. So today I want to introduce Cha. Cha is from the Philippines. So today we'll be learning about how they celebrate Christmas in the Philippines. She lives here in Denmark with her husband, who is Danish, and they have two sons together. Cha and I actually met a long time ago when we both first moved here into Denmark. She was one of my very first friends, actually, when I moved here. So I'm really happy that she will be talking about how she celebrates Christmas in the Philippines and now here in Denmark. Hi, Cha.
Hi, Jackie. Thanks
Thanks.
for having me.
Yeah, no, thanks for
Yeah.
being on here. I know you have a busy schedule with kids and everything, so I'm really happy that you took the time to speak to me and share to the world how it is Christmas in the Philippines. I know the Philippines, it's really big country, so they probably celebrate it different in each region and differently, but we
Mm.
want to talk about how you celebrate it in where you come from. I believe you're in Manila, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And for me.
So, how do you celebrate Christmas in Manila?
Yes. So actually yeah, it's very different with I think it depends on the religion.
Mm-hmm.
So I grew up in a Catholic family. So yeah, my grandma is really very devoted one. So yeah, we actually go to church. So I remember you mentioned in Jamaica, I think from the podcast last time that they also have go to church
Yeah,
during Christmas. So one of our tradition is that simbang gabi.
yeah,
I
I
don't know
know
if
that
you
one.
have tried that. It's like maybe I think I will mention some stuff that you probably know a little bit or you're familiar
Yeah,
with. But I think you celebrated Christmas most in the
in
US.
the US, yeah. But
So
we do have my mom also tries to do the simbang gabi depending on which church. If the church is very affiliated with a lot of Filipinas, they'll have dedicated simbang gabi. So I know the whole prayer day and night thing.
yes. So this is like it's very special because you will be going to a mass for 9 days, and it's either like 2 a.m. or it could also be like 7 p.m. So they it's like a religious practice. So they said that if you actually completed the 9 days of mass, your wish will be granted.
Oh, okay, I
So
didn't
I
know that
never
part.
missed. I tried not to miss it because I want my wish to be granted. So I was like, I should complete the 9 days.
Oh wow, no, I
Yeah.
never knew about the wish. My mom didn't mention about that to me.
Yeah. So actually, yeah, your parents normally will say that. So then the kids will be like, yeah, I'm gonna go for 9 days. You're excited because you know that your wish will be granted. Yeah, it's like a religious practice.
Okay. Is there anything else that they do in the Philippines that's different from versus the world or here in Denmark?
Yeah, actually, there's like a lot of similarities of the last episodes I've heard. So
Yeah.
I'm like very excited to, to share also on your holiday season podcast
Yeah.
this um, tradition in the Philippines. And, one of it is like when it's September, that's the start of our Christmas.
That's
So in the
early.
fair months, yeah. So when you search in Google, which country has the longest celebration of Christmas, maybe Philippines will appear.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, and then we started during Bear month. So September, then people will be like, "Yay, countdown!" like everybody's like, "It's already Bear." And then Christmas lights, there will be a lot of Christmas lights and lanterns. But I don't know if you know the what they call it, Giant Lantern Festival.
No, I don't.
Oh my God. So we really love Christmas. So we have this Giant Lantern Festival in Pampanga
Okay.
province. So uh, there will be like a competition of. Have you haven't seen one in YouTube or anything?
No, I haven't
Oh,
actually.
guys, it's so amazing. It's not your ordinary lantern. So
Okay.
if you search a Giant Lantern Festival,
Uh-huh.
you will see this amazing show where this giant lantern has different lights, and then it's dancing in tune of a music, Christmas,
Okay.
yeah, Christmas music.
So
So
that's just the start of the Christmas celebration.
yeah, it's actually like the lights of the lantern is dancing, like it's coordinating
Oh, wow.
with the Christmas music or any music that is, hip as of now, like that. So yeah, and then yeah, it's nice. So you guys try to check out the in YouTube.
The Giant
Yeah.
Lantern
Mm.
Festival. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
nice.
called Giant Lantern Festival.
In the
Philippines.
Philippines.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll definitely check that out. Is there any other specific traditions in the Philippines, like specific food or celebrations besides the 9 days of going to church? Anything like in Denmark, there's the Yule calendar and then the Advent Sunday. Is there anything in the Philippines that's specific to uh, just that's how they celebrate it in the Philippines?
Yeah. So actually, we have that Simbanga baby, which is night, like what is it in English? Night church.
I don't know
When
actually
you
what it's called.
translate it, it's like
Night church
night church.
nights. Yeah, church
Yeah.
nights.
So after that, it's like there will be street food outside the church, and then you'll indulge with a lot of Filipino desserts. And yeah, it's many to mention, but one of them is the Bibingka in Puto
Yeah,
Bongbong. This is like you can smell the Christmas if this foods is already being served
yeah,
or it's being sold outside the churches. So Bibingka is like it's almost like Japanese, if you know that Japanese soft cake.
yeah,
This is baked in a clay pot and with banana leaves and salted egg on top, and it's so good. And then the bibingka, I think puto bongbong.
yeah. I know
Yeah,
all the
it's sticky
desserts.
rice. It's normally purple. It's a glutinous rice, and then it's sweet, and then you serve it with cocos. I'm saying I'm
In
speaking in
Danish?
Danish. I'm like Danish English. Coconut. You serve
Yeah.
it with coconut with margarine, and it's steamed in a bamboo tube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's always there during Christmas. I think it's like our Ebliskiwa of Denmark, where they
Yeah.
have this strawberry jam and yeah, the sugar.
I remember Christmas is just sutanghung, the noodle soup is what is
Oh
served.
yes.
Yeah, that's what I know Christmas is because I've celebrated Christmas a few times in the Philippines and I just remember the sutanghung in front of the night church.
Yeah, yeah, the night church. It's
Yeah,
really there.
that's all I can translate it to is night church. But I forgot actually that it is 9 days. My
Yeah.
previous, I interviewed someone from Mexico. Instead of church for 9 days, they have parties for 9 days. I was like, oh, that one's nice.
Yeah.
Why can we have parties for 9 days instead of the church?
Yeah, we have a little bit of influence from Spanish and like also very close to Mexican. It's like we have that I heard on your last episode they have this role playing as well, and we have that in churches. So someone will be wearing Mary and Joseph, and there will be like a baby Jesus,
Hmm.
and then someone is wearing a three kings.
Yeah,
And then I remember when I was a kid, I also wear like an angel. So,
yeah,
like it will be a role play in the church before they start the mass. So this is
yeah.
like a special tradition.
I noticed in the Philippines it's very big in role playing. I don't
Yeah.
know if you have it where you came from, but the province that my family came from in Tagaytay, they do a
Mhm.
whole like parade down the
Yes.
street
Mm-hmm.
with baby Jesus on Christmas Day because Jesus came, and so they
Yes.
have the whole parade down the street. So I don't know if that they do that where you live. It's a whole big parade of procession. I guess the whole city have.
Yeah,
Does that
that's right.
happen there?
Yeah.
It
So
does.
yeah, so like September, maybe you will already see a complete set of family figures in the churches, schools, or different establishments where it's like a reenactment of there is like a three kings and uh, yeah, Jesus and a baby Jesus, and then Joseph and Mary, and it's always like displayed in the
Until the day that baby Jesus comes, and then
yeah,
he's
that's right.
placed in the
So
manger.
yeah,
Manger.
Manger, yeah. So it's like we call it Belen. So it will be everywhere already.
Okay.
Mm. So I'm not sure. It depends also in the religion how you celebrate. But this is how I celebrate when I grow up in Manila, and yeah, since my family is Catholic, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, now that you live in Denmark, how do you celebrate in Denmark Christmas here since it's all around us and it's a big influence in your life and in your family's life now? Do you try
Yeah,
to implement
actually,
the nine nights of church?
yeah. So I moved to Denmark 7 years ago, and I haven't had a Christmas again at
Since,
home.
okay.
Yeah, since. So it's really a long time now.
Yeah.
And I really missed it. But I haven't adapted the Christmas at home to here
Mm-hmm.
in my family. So I have celebrated it with friends and
Mm-hmm.
cooked these Filipino dishes we have. There's always spaghetti and pork. Like we have this lechon, like in the Philippines, it's almost like preparing it like Thanksgiving in US,
Yeah.
where family are coming together and friends or relatives and like your coworkers, and then it's very cozy. You just cook together and then make the like it's like a festive
Yeah.
yeah event. So that's the cozy part. And then I'm able to experience that with my friends here, the Filipino friends. And we try to celebrate it like we celebrate in the Philippines. So, especially the exchange gifts, like we do it special, like not the boring way of
Yeah.
exchange gifts. So we pick names and then you have like monito, monita. So you will like surprise this person, or we have this called something long, something soft, and then you will surprise this person this week. There will be like a something soft gift,
Yeah.
like it's so expensive, could be marshmallow or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I pick your name, so you'll be like, you don't know yet that I'm the one who pick you, and then in
Mm-hmm.
the end of the like maybe Christmas party, then we will reveal who's my monita, who did
Yeah.
I pick, and then there will be a big gift.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
that sounds nice. That's
yeah,
good to kind of keep some home traditions so you can kind of be keep your home tradition and just make you happy because you miss home. You haven't been home for what, seven
yeah.
years in the Philippines for Christmas,
Mm.
and that just keeps it alive in you and in your kids probably. Because last year I remember we did a gift exchange with our kids, and that was fun.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's nice to keep it. But this year, I know we're not doing any of the big Christmas parties that our friends would put together. So it's kind of sad, but we'll
yeah.
make up for it next year.
Yeah, that's right. But
Yeah.
the Christmas Eve, we really do the traditional. I mean, the Danish way.
Yeah.
So I haven't really practiced the how we do it at home,
Hmm.
and it's like you're gonna wait 12 midnight
Yeah.
before you open this presents and before you eat the
Yeah.
all the food. 12 midnight, so it's like 12 a.m. 25th. And
Yeah.
then when they are opening the gifts, the 24th at nighttime, I was like, are they not opening? When the first time I was like, the first Christmas I have it here, like, are they not opening at 12 midnight? And then I was like, Oh yeah, of course, it's different tradition. It's like,
Yeah,
eh, no, that's late. Kids are sleeping. Yeah, we will wake them up. Like, that's how we do it. We keep them up. Kids will keep up, or we will, wake them up. Uh,
yeah,
yeah, that's it's. It. I think it's difficult. So we still do the Danish way, and I
yeah,
have really mixed it up. So yeah, even the Christmas Eve, and also I wasn't able to bring the kids to the to go to Simbang Gabi, that night church.
yeah.
I think it's quite difficult. They're still small. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't tell them like, okay, if you don't go to church, you don't get your wishes.
Yeah. So I
And yeah,
really haven't. But the one of the fun part is the Christmas caroling that I
yeah,
wasn't also able to adapt here, because it's the one you go house to house, and we live
yeah.
in an apartment that time. So you have a lot of what they call this, tambourine or maracas, and
Mm-hmm.
then you just sing Christmas carols
Yeah,
every houses, and then you get some coins or candies, or you know like it's just like gift giving we
yeah,
have always. So I used to play also what do you call that, guitar with my brothers, who's the one who play guitar, and I will be singing, and then we go house to house, and we actually, yeah, get, save a little bit money
yeah.
for, yeah.
So you were able to get money, or just not money, but coins, and
Yeah,
while doing it.
it's just a tradition. So
Yeah,
not every family is, they don't have to give money or like that.
it could
So
be
if they
candy.
don't have, yeah, they can just say thank you, and bye, go to another house.
It's funny that you mentioned that. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah,
The last Christmas I went to in the Philippines, a lot of the kids came to our house, and we'd always give
yeah,
coins. And then we realized it's the same kids every day.
yeah.
So we're like, were you here yesterday?
Yeah,
So it was really fun. I think it's really cute, and we give them coins, but it's just funny because they just start coming back when they know that you're gonna give them
give
coins.
it the next
The
day. Yeah.
same people, and then it multiplies.
Yeah. So when you see the same kid is like, okay, thank you. You go to another house. We're like, we also can say that, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, but
You've
it's
been
just
here
funny
yesterday.
because I forgot Christmas caroling is such a big part of the Philippine tradition, is singing house to house,
Yeah.
and for fun. And so you reminded me that that always happens when we're in the Philippines in December, and it's so much
Yeah.
fun.
It's so fun. Loud. It's very loud.
Loud, yeah,
And
loud,
the
and yeah,
yeah.
it's an enjoyable thing as children to do.
Maybe I should do that, yeah, next time. I
You
think,
should start it in
yeah.
Denmark.
Yeah, you can be so creative. For example, you don't have this, you wasn't able to, I mean, your parents won't buy this all the time, this tambourine and everything. It
Yeah,
costs. So we are very like creative, and we try to recycle like the
yeah,
top of the bottle, like let's say a beer bottle. We put it all together and then put it in a wire, and
yeah.
it's like making sound. Or a coins you put in
A bag.
a bag, yeah, and then you just do like that, and then like you'll sing jingle bells. And
Yeah.
yeah, and
You
it's
should
just
start that
loud.
tradition in Denmark and just tell people that, oh, the kids are coming over and singing Christmas songs
Yeah.
instead of going to random strangers' houses because they'd probably think you're crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, it's kind of a little bit odd. So maybe in the parties we can do that, like
Yeah,
we'll be singing.
definitely. um, what was your first experience when you first moved here to Denmark during
Mhm.
the Christmas season? The dancing around a tree, the advent calendar, especially when you had kids.
Yeah, yeah, the dancing in the, yeah, that's dancing around the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
That's
What was
really,
your
yeah,
experience
that's
when you started doing all the Danish traditions of eating duck? What was going through your mind?
it's really very new to me. So the Advent, the candle, we don't do that at home. I don't know with the other households, but we normally light the first, the Advent candle in the church. So
Mm-hmm.
there will be four candles there, and we don't do that at home. And here it's very normal that you set up four candles or
Yeah.
this 1 to 24, right?
Yeah.
1 to 25. So I was like, this is very new, and yeah, I was like very excited to put this and set this up in the house because we don't do that at home.
Mm-hmm.
And then dancing in the around the Christmas tree, it's like also very new. We don't do that at home. So yeah, I found it like I before like should I do it? Actually, I the first time I just filmed because I'm so excited to see it. So I filmed the
Yeah.
family,
Yeah.
my husband's family, just to show my family at home that this is how they do it here. So, but now it for me it's really fun
Yeah.
to experience like
It's like
that.
a normal thing now.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
already
I remember when I first came here, came to Denmark, I was like, whoa, it's like they have lights on the tree, like actual candle lights on the
candles.
tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big shocker to me. I've mentioned that before on a few of the other ones, but now I think it looks so cozy. It looks so beautiful
Yeah.
with the candles on the tree. Still, I think it's a fire hazard, but I still think it looks gorgeous on the tree. We don't
Yeah.
do it in my house here, but I like seeing it in other people's houses.
Yeah, yeah. I know I haven't tried it as well.
I'm too
But
scared. I forget because we do the Advent calendar. You know, like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I
yeah,
forget sometimes, and it's already at 10, and it's only the fourth. I was like, oh, I forgot to blow it
yeah.
out.
You need to
So it's
like,
already on like 10. And I was like,
yeah,
oh man. So I have to wait till the 10th to relight it. So I
yeah.
can't imagine doing that on a Christmas tree. So
Yeah.
no, I don't trust myself with the lights on the Christmas tree.
Mm.
So, with the last question, what do you miss the most about Christmas in the Philippines?
Oh yeah, it's most of it is the my family, of
Mhm.
course, and the family gathering because we really have a close family ties at home, and it's always loud, and we have a big family, and together with relatives and neighbors and like that. So just the ambience and the food. Yeah, we have a lot of foods that I cannot make all of it here because of the ingredients. It should be authentic.
Yeah,
So those are things that we can only get back home. So yeah, I miss it a lot. And even though we don't have, it's not snowy, it's not white Christmas, we we try to celebrate it like the holiday season at home, very warm and bright. Yeah,
yeah, and cozy.
yeah. So yeah.
Um, Another last question. I just came up with it.
Mhm.
If you do decide to go to the Philippines for one Christmas season, would you take the kids to Simbang Gabi?
Oh yes, of course, because it's something I was excited when I was a kid. I mean,
Yeah,
and then they wasn't able to experience it here,
yeah.
so I will be like, yeah,
This is
encouraging
something to do. You
them.
don't get your presents on Christmas if you don't go every day. Your
Yeah,
wishes don't come true. This is not Denmark.
yeah,
Santa
that's
doesn't
me.
come when you don't go to church. So, no, thank you so much for taking the time to talk about Christmas and how it's celebrated with your family back in the Philippines and now in Denmark. For the listeners out there, come back tomorrow and see what it is day 11. We've run out of time, so tomorrow will be day 11. I won't be telling who the country is going to be, but it is a good one. So until next time, everyone,
Thanks
bye.
for having me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
bye,
you. Bye.
bye.